Women, and today I will be your guide sharing the 25 crucial things you need to know about the New York City subway and the #1 mistake both visitors and locals alike make and how to save money avoiding it. Before you watch this awesome, helpful video, don't forget to click the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss a video. First of all, I want to say, the subway is not called the train, the metro, the underground, it's just the subway. Even when it's above ground, it's called the subway. The subway is one of the fastest ways to get around New York City, but it can be very confusing. Both visitors and locals get lost or accidentally get on the wrong train at some point in time. As a local who grew up just outside the city and has now lived in Manhattan and Brooklyn for the past 5 years, I still get on the wrong train sometimes, so just know you are not alone. I will also go over taking the subway with luggage, which can be tricky since many subway stations do not have elevators or escalators. You might have to carry luggage up or down stairs and use my trick to get luggage properly through the turnstile. Okay, getting back on track. Here are the 25 things you need to know about the New York City subway. Number 1, subways go by letters and numbers, but not colors. Colors just show related trains that run along some of the same tracks. In Boston, for example, they say the Green Line, but if you said, "Where's the Green Line?" to a New Yorker, you would get a funny look before you clarified the 4, 5, or 6 train. Number 2, there are no zones. Just one swipe and you can hop on the subway anywhere. It doesn't matter how far or how long you ride the subway, the fare is the same. A 1-minute ride, just one stop, costs the same as a 2-hour ride. Number 3, there are 472 subway stations, so there are some repeat subway station names. For example, there are 4 stations named 96th Street, so be specific. If you ask how to get to 96th Street Station, clarify which one. Is it off the 1, 2, 3, or B, C, or 6, or Q lines? Number 4, the original New York City subway was a system of elevated trains until the Great Blizzard of 1888 showed the need for an underground system. Today, 60% of the subway system is underground, with many trains outside of Manhattan going above ground, but no matter where, it is still called the subway. Number 5, cabs are not always faster. Look up directions in apps like Google Maps because oftentimes during rush hour, taking the subway is faster than driving. Number 6, most subway trains go uptown or downtown in Manhattan, but many do not go across. To go crosstown in Manhattan, there are limited options, including the L train along 14th Street to Williamsburg, or the 7, or S, which stands for shuttle, along 42nd Street. There is no way to get across Central Park from the Upper East Side to the Upper West Side, so you will need to take a bus, cab, or car. Number 7, one of the biggest mistakes that visitors and locals alike make is getting on the wrong train or going through the wrong entrance, going downtown instead of uptown, for example. So make sure you pay attention to the signs. When you see this that says downtown only, you cannot go down here and change to the uptown direction. You have to walk across the street to find the uptown entrance. So please, please, please don't make that mistake. Even locals make the mistake because we get too confident. We're like, okay, this is the subway entrance. We walk in, we swipe. But if you swipe into the wrong entrance, you're gonna have to go back up again and re-swipe and repay, and no one wants to repay. So make sure you pay attention ahead of time, make sure you're going in the right direction, and another really helpful tip is that some platforms have both local and express trains on the same track, so make sure that you're paying attention. If a 2 train comes by and you're waiting for a 1 train, check which train you're getting on to make sure it's the right train. Number 8, maps. Since you might not have service below ground, my best advice to visitors and locals is to know where you are going before you get into the subway stop. Screenshot the directions in your phone so you can show someone if you get lost. And download a subway map, PDF, or image on your phone that you can zoom into. There are also maps in the entrance of each subway station and posted in subway trains for reference. Number 9, Check signs. If a station is unusually empty and there are signs for construction, you might have to take a cab or bus depending on the situation, so pay attention to signs before swiping. This is usually an issue on the weekends. Number 10, escalators. Stand on the right, pass on the left. The right is right, left is wrong. That's how I remember it. If you have luggage, hold it on the step in front of you or on the step behind you, but leave space on the left for New Yorkers who are known for being in a rush so they can keep moving. And when you get off the escalator, keep walking. If you need to stop and look at a map, avoid standing in the way of foot traffic. Stand to the side. Number 11. Children under 44 inches or 112 centimeters, no matter what age, do not need a MetroCard and can walk under the turnstile to ride the train for free if they are with a fare-paying adult. Number 12. Now, let's talk about which MetroCard you should buy. Do not get a single-use MetroCard. It is not cost-effective. There are two main types of MetroCards: unlimited ride cards, where you add time, and the regular MetroCards, also known as pay-per-ride cards, where you add value. First, try to count how many times you will need to take the subway to and from different places. If you plan on swiping your card 12 times or to and from 6 different locations, then get a 7-day unlimited ride MetroCard to save money. If you are visiting for a full month, there is also an unlimited monthly pass. If you are only visiting for a few days or a weekend and you will not need as many as 12 swipes, you can add value to a pay-per-ride card based on how many swipes you think you might need. The more you add, the more you save. You can also always add more value or money to the card if you need more swipes later. If you want to share a MetroCard with family or friends, a pay-per-ride MetroCard can be shared with up to 4 people, but an unlimited pass cannot be shared since you must wait 18 minutes between swipes. For exact costs, I will write the current prices in the description box below. Number 13. Subway cards cost $1. This is new. They used to be free, but now you pay for them in addition to each swipe, so do not lose it. Number 14. You can pay for your MetroCard with credit card, ATM card, or cash, unless it says something like no bills accepted. Number 15. There are 2 types of turnstiles. If you have luggage and you have the choice, find the full height, larger turnstiles. Or try putting your luggage near the exit door, swiping in, and then opening the door. Or, if you only see waist-high turnstiles, lower your luggage handle, roll it in front of you, with your hand still on it, just a few steps away from the metal so the metal turnstile doesn't hit your luggage, thus preventing your luggage from getting stuck in the turnstile like this guy. Number 16, swipe slowly. You can tell who is a visitor by how many times they swipe their card. This is how not to swipe your card. This is how to swipe your card. You swipe with the yellow front facing you, black stripe down, and swipe slowly. It might take a few tries to get used to it, but keep trying. Number 17. While waiting to board a train, please do not block subway doors by standing right in front of the doors with nowhere for others to exit the train. Stand on the side of the door to let people off the train before getting on. Number 18. Do not get on an empty train car. If the cars next to it are full, there's usually a reason it is empty, like a bad smell or broken air conditioning. Number 19. Be careful not to hit others with your backpack. Take it off on a crowded train. Number 20. Don't play music loudly on the train. Always remember to bring your headphones. Number 21. If you're sitting down, stand up for the elderly or pregnant or if someone looks like they need a seat. Number 22. Do not lean on the pole. It's rude and prevents others from holding onto the pole. Number 23, don't put your feet on the seat. It's technically a crime, for which you can be arrested. And please don't manspread. You know, when one person manages to take up 2 to 3 seats. Number 24, you have a free transfer within 2 hours of a swipe, which is helpful in case you need to go above ground to transfer to another subway or bus. Number 25, subway exits. There are often multiple subway exits. To save time, pay attention to which exit is closest to your destination. If you're going to 20th Street and you get off at the 23rd Street station, exit toward 22nd instead of 23rd Street to save time walking a block. I'm Jen with The Travel Women. Thank you so much for taking this ride with me through the top 25 things you need to know about the New York City subway. While you're here, don't forget to check out my other helpful New York City videos and click the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any future videos. As always, say yes to new adventures, and I'll see you next time. Bye.